Oh, another Greco Fabulous video. You know what that means. Spectacular special effects and non-stop comedy. Oh no, wait, this is just a screen recording. Alright, so obviously it's been a long time since my last video. Seems to kind of be the theme of this summer, but man, I got a family. What do you want me to do, alright? You guys start popping out kids for me, then maybe I'll spend more time with you. Anyways, don't do that. So, this is going to be a quick getting ready for Boston Comic Con video and some updates and some other things I'm working on. Because, dude, Boston Comic Con is next week. Like, literally 1 week away in terms of the day I'm going. And it really snuck up on me. And I felt like I was waiting for it to happen so long. I saw all of your guys' like special Comic Con videos and I was getting jealous. And, you know, which never happens because nobody has a better life than me because of who I am. So anyways, it's here and I just kind of want to show you guys what I got lined up for me. So I don't care about these stupid celebrity guest has-beens. So we're going to go to the guest artists. Because at Comic-Cons, what I like to do is go for the artwork. And, you know, BS with some of today's latest and greatest creators, even though I probably don't know anything about them. So anyways, here's a list of who's who at Boston Comic Con. Of course, we got my boy Neal Adams. This will be like the third time or fourth maybe that I've seen him. So I won't have anything for him to sign this time around, but I definitely will at least pick up another print or two. I mean, I'd love to pick up more, but what can I say? It's an expensive friendship with him. You know, you literally have to pay $20 just to talk to the guy. All right, so Jimmy Palmiotti, nothing for him. Roger Andrews, nothing. I'm name dropping in case some of you guys are into these people, but I'm not gonna meet everybody on this list. Shelley Pereline. Sergio Aragones, I would love to meet him just because I'm a huge fan of his Mad stuff. Like, his little etchings in between the pages were always like my favorite part of Mad magazine. But that being said, I don't have anything physically for him to sign. So if it's not too bad of a way, I might just say, hey, I like you, and here's a link to my YouTube channel. Ramon Perez, don't care. Jeremy Bastian. David Peterson's another guy that I would love to meet. I love his Mouse Guard series, which I'm sure most of you know, that's the work, you're familiar with him, from him. Unfortunately, again, just like Sergio, I don't own any of it, so it's probably going to be one of those things where I'm just going to go up to him and say, hey, you know, I really appreciate your work, and it's one of those titles that really touched me as I read it, and then I'll say, and when it touched me, I was under 18, so you're under arrest. All right, anyways, Simon Bisley, probably not going to talk to him. Coy Pham, no. Christy Blanche, Nick Pitara, Nick Bradshaw, Andy Price, Tim Bradstreet, Eric Powell, Danica Bryan, Jack Purcell, Mark Brooks, Joe Quinones, Chris Burnham, Kari Randolph, Buzz. I'm going to be like, oh, you think you're hot shit, huh? Going by one name. Tom Rainey, Jim Calafiore, Assad Ribic, Sarah Richard, Greg Capullo. I mean, I'll bring some Batman stuff. I don't have a ton of it that he's done, but him and Snyder seem to be like the bells of the ball when it comes to this thing, so it might not be worth the wait and trying to get in touch with him. Plus, he kind of scares me. He just seems like one of those guys that are too intense for my liking, kind of how I envision was it Daryl from Run DMC after I saw him on that episode of Toy Hunter. It's just like, it might be cool to meet you, but you're just too up in my face, and I'm legitimately scared of you. So that probably won't happen. Andy whatever, not gonna meet him. Amanda Conner, I've met a couple times. She's super nice. At this point, I'll probably bring like a Harley Quinn #1 and have her sign that. Craig Rousseau, Katie Cook, Stefan Roux, Danielle Corsetto, Paul Ryan, Anthony Del Cole, Michael Dooney, Stan Sakai, Ming Doyle, Alex Saviuk. I had him sign a random Green Lantern issue that he did the work on when I met him in New York Comic Con. I might buy a print from him, though, because I saw some and I didn't get him last time, and I actually enjoyed what I saw. So if the price is right, it'll be coming home with me. Matthew Fletcher, Christopher Golden, Steve Scott, Dave Seeley, Daniel Govar, Karan Grant. Tim Seeley, I will definitely be meeting. I'll probably have him sign that Chew Revival crossover. And Don Griffin, Gail Simone, Derek Hunter, Rebecca Isaacs, Jeff Smith, of course, definitely. Love Bone. I was really trying to get like some first printings of the early issues, but obviously I can't get a number 1 without, you know, selling some internal organs on the black market. And I do have a number 1. It's probably like a 7th printing, literally a 7th printing. But I think I'm going to actually have him sign it anyways, because it actually goes back to when I first started collecting comic books on my own, back when I was like 12 or even earlier. And it was one of those books that just really caught my eye and I enjoyed. And it's funny, like, even though I started so early with Bone, I didn't complete reading the series until recently. So I'll definitely have him sign that, you know, for sentimental reasons. Jeff Isherwood, Thomas Snigowski. I guess he did some Bone stuff too. Tyler James, he's the one who does that book Red 10, which was like my first independent comic that I was first exposed to at my first Comic-Con a few years back. And it's one of those series that I've kept up with, so I'll probably bring some more of him to sign. Scott Snyder, I already mentioned. Maybe I'll bring like a Batman Eternal number 1 or something and see if it's even worth trying to meet him. Michael Klingston, although I've read The Wake recently and I've been into that, but I don't have any of those issues. That was just through a friend. Henri Campan, Cat Staggs, Marcio Takara, Adam Kubert I would have loved to have seen, but he's not coming on my day because I'm a Sunday boy, so apparently he has to go to church or something. Eric Talbot, Braden Lamb, Babs Tarr. You know, I guess if I cared about Batgirl, I'd be excited to see her. Jerry the King Lawler, I don't know, maybe just for WWF nostalgia, I'll go talk to him, but I don't really care what he's doing with comic books. Ben Tupplesmith, Norman Lee, Leo Liebelman, Mark Teixeira, Frank Thierry I already met, so I'm all through with him. Mike Lilly, Christopher Uminga, Clay Mann, Dexter Vines, Mike McCone, Mark Waid I'm definitely going to meet. I'll probably, expect to see my Kingdom Come collection coming his way. Pop Man, Scott Wegener, George Molina, or Jorge, Maris Wicks, Nen, again, another person that's full of himself. Charles Paul Wilson III, Mike Norton, of course, True Revival, that's coming his way. Scotty Young, I have that Revival number 12 cover he did, and I have an Amazing Spider-Man cover he did that has Spider-Man and Deadpool, so I might have him sign that. Ryan Otley, Carlos Pacheco, the Zombie King, Arthur Sudam. I will not be meeting His Highness, Dan Parent, and Chrissy Zullo. So that's like the big names as far as who's going to be there. I only mentioned, a handful that I'm actually going to go and meet. So it's definitely within the realm of possibility. And then all along the side here are like the lesser known artists, the local guys that I'm actually more interested in seeing after I get through with these guys, just because you can, check out some unknown talent, and their work is just as good and you can get it for a lot less. So I'm all about getting the most bang for my buck. The one guy that I always check out is Dan Canna. They misspelled it here, but it's Canna, and he's my Transformers guy. So I've seen some of the new stuff he's been coming out with, and I could easily drop like $100 just at his table, which is saying a lot because he does sell prints for like $5 a piece or 10, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much it. I know that this wasn't a really exciting video because I was just reading names, and I'm sure, I'm confident that at least half of you can read, so you could have done it on your own. But that's what I got lined up for me, and just some quick updates. A lot of people have been asking me about the comic community project that I started a while ago, where we were rewriting the Batman and Robin issue number 18, the Wordless comic. That's still going strong. We're heading towards the finish line in terms of writing it. Obviously, that's been a slow process because, it's literally been, me going to the first guy, asking him to write the first few panels. He would take a few days or a week to do that, get it back to me, and then I would build it in Photoshop when the time came, and then I would try to get in touch with the next person. And then sometimes, people, I didn't have their email addresses, or they were busy, or, it just took time to communicate and get things going. So rest assured that is still going on. Once it's written, again, I'm gonna want to record some voiceover and make it the final product into a video, kind of like you're watching almost like an animated comic with, you know, complete with voiceover, music, and all that. So it's gonna take some time, guys, but rest assured it's coming out awesome. I love how it's coming out, and I'm really happy that you guys have all embraced it, and you'll just have to be patient. Other than that, I have been working slowly but steadily on some of my normal videos. I did go to the flea market, so I do have footage for a Spidey Sense video, and I'm just kind of scripting it out, and just really need to find the time to record myself presenting what I got. And then I also have, you know, some unboxings for, you know, a contest that I won a long time ago, that I just got the winnings from, and then some things I bought through the mail, and that's another thing I want to show you. But again, like, I just don't want to half-ass it anymore. I want to put out quality Greco Fabulous level stuff that you all love, or, you know, that at least I love, and, you know, the rest of you can go screw if you don't. But yeah, that's what I get. So again, I would love to be pumping out videos like crazy, but that's just not what life has in store for me. And if you want to change that, then click on those damn ads that I've been, you know, engulfing my videos with recently. And if I become a YouTube star, then you'll get it all the dang time. So anyways, that's it for me. I'm sure you didn't stick around to the end because, like I said, it's just my voice talking over nothing. But if you did, that's what's going on in my YouTube life, in my real life. And probably the next thing you'll see is some Boston Comic Con stuff. I'll be bringing that camera along with me, and you'll see I'll make a trailer. I'll do my interactions with artists and all kinds of stuff like that you're used to seeing. So, and that's my most favorite thing to do. So I love bringing you that on the floor footage because ain't nobody else doing it. And yeah, that's it. So you're gonna love it, and if you don't, then you're like the worst person ever. All right, bye.